Alrighty guys, we're going back to some more Trails Beyond the Horizon. Last episode, we dealt with the 7th floor of the Grim Garden. After that, we witnessed the connection events with our friends and progressed the main story. Didn't really learn too much information, but it seems like we have some allies who are coming to the city to help us deal with the vestiges. And so, in this episode, let's go ahead and see if tonight's going to lead to anything at all. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and I'll make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. All we have left to do is exchange intel at Chat Noir. Basically, this is just saying that it will make everything come to an end. What? Oh, yeah, this is just saying all the people that are coming. I was like, Van, you're talking for a long time here, and I'm skipping through this because I thought it was our usual stuff.
I see. So they intend to drive in linchpins, do they? I suppose it's a fine enough plan. However, there's yet one, no, two remaining. We'll have to see just how things progress from here. I'll be taking my leave from here, however. After all, I've an appointment to keep with my youngest disciple.
The express train to Edith will be arriving.
He who resists his shackles and the heirs of fate that walk alongside him, may light illuminate your chosen path.
So, that's the deal. I had a feeling that might have been the case with how many people came, Fawn included. I wonder if Heiwei's preparing for something to happen in this city. Yeah, I think there's no question about that. We confirmed the situation in Longport thanks to Bermati. It does appear to be connected to their activities here. But what they're trying to accomplish is anyone's guess. Considering Heiwei was involved in yesterday's mess too, maybe it has something to do with your case. Could be, but until I know what relationship that martial artist jackass has with Heiwei, can't say for sure. If we were to gain some understanding of Heiwei's intentions, could we not narrow the field regarding what areas they were searching? I'm certain we can. Whatever it is they're preparing for, there must be a starting point. Right, although it did take some time due to the bogus info that instigator guy planted. With some help from Bermati, we've eliminated any dummy locations from the equation. We've got it down to 2 spots. Their data mostly matches up with the conclusions Marduk's AI arrived at, so I'd say it's credible enough. Though we don't have the results of the threat level evaluation just yet. I see. I can't help but wonder why it's taking so long to calculate that. Still, if we've narrowed down the hideout's location, at least we can take action. Ah, they're here. Please, come in. All right, then. Oh, hey, did the police and the guild learn anything new? Afraid not. There hasn't been much progress on our end. We just came to keep you in the loop on what's going on. The police requested assistance from the CID. With no one's surprise, they turned it down. Police reinforcements are limited to those currently arriving on the scene, and communication with other government entities is non-existent. That's why we're focusing our investigation on the items that were confiscated at the hospital. Gotcha. I think the CID is due for a rebrand. Gotta swap the C and D, you know? To better reflect their image. At least they sent you, despite it being so late in the game. I assume Legardo has filled you in to some extent on the situation. Lane's supposed to arrive at some point too, but it may take a bit before she gets here. Oh yeah, I bet she's joining the fun parade. Still, we don't know what's going to happen or when, so we can't just sit on our hands waiting for her. Additionally, I went to City Hall with the guild earlier to talk with the city departments. I asked for their help in combing a wide area of the city for leads on those vestiges. That said, I'm guessing you didn't find anything unusual about City Hall? Wait, what? Ah, I know you briefly touched on this a moment ago, but regarding those 2 potential hideouts, could one of them be... City Hall? Yeah. Our AI, Jack and Hallie, pinpointed that as the front runner. Seriously? There? I didn't find that place even the slightest suspicious when we stopped by earlier. Don't look at me, I'm just a messenger gal. Though with all the uncertain variables, there's a chance the calculations are off. Okay, what's the second possibility? That would be the Anchorville Logistics Center. We and Marduk are in agreement there. It's a facility on the outskirts of town, but it's managed by a major logistics company. Always a large number of people working there. It might seem like an odd choice for a hiding spot, but we can think that also make it an effective cover. That makes sense, especially when you factor in how easy it would be for malefactors to slip in amongst the swath of employees. I have to imagine the high headcount is a byproduct of the increased distribution needs required by the launch. Maybe the people being controlled are sneaking in by hiding in those huge trucks. That possibility completely passed me by. Fortunately, we'll need a warrant to enter the premises. And let's get on that right away. Then we'll split into groups and check. Good thing we don't need a warrant, am I right, fellas? The hell? They must be reacting to something. The timing was near simultaneous with that of the Genesis and the replica's reactions. Mirabelle, do you see this? Sure do. The AI's risk calculations for each area are fluctuating like crazy. No mistaking it. Right now, the place with the highest value is the logistics center. Everyone, look. The laptop. What the? Oh. This is never good.
Hey there, Arkwright. Still got the nose of a stray dog, eh? Fat lot of good it must be doing for you, though. I mean, given all the help you had to ask for.
If he's managed to sniff out the location of tonight's banquet, perhaps I should extend an invitation as a reward. Not only to the shackled Spriggan, but to the red-haired whelp and all his friends as well.
Now, I've prepared a little something I like to call Scarlet Night for you all. Let's see if you survive long enough to join us. Have fun wandering the blood-soaked streets, chumps!
Was that?
Did he say something about a redhead?
They don't know how to hack, do they? Oh, don't tell me they got into Marduk's systems!
One of them was that martial artist from the Memorial Park. That one with the blue mask is new, though.
Everyone saw where they were, correct?
Yes, the Alba Company's logistics center on the outskirts of town.
Was that footage from an orbital drone? And that red haze at the end?
I think he called it Scarlet Night. Wait, what?
Why are they glowing red? It started while we were watching that video.
Something's coming.
The moon.
A red mist? No, looks more like fog.
That wasn't from the outskirts. Whatever it is, it's inside the town.
Contaminated monsters! They're in range of our sensors!
You've got to be kidding me.
This is an act of terrorism.
Oh.
The fog is spreading.
Regina, where are you? Yeah, let's split into groups.
Just wanna hear. Anchorville PD. Prioritize the evacuation of all residents. You're permitted to use shotguns on any beast you come across. Just be sure to keep civilians away from the line
It
of
said,
fire.
you could use a
Going
shotgun.
on ahead. Cover the other side for me.
Those men at the logistics center must be the source of all of this. I'll leave it to you to decide on how to get there.
All right. We'll be in touch once we get a better handle on the situation.
I'll lend you as much support as I can.
Whoa. Are these orbital drones?
Doesn't matter what they are, as long as they can help.
What are we doing, Van?
The shortest route to the logistics center seems to be through the exit near the cathedral.
Let's do a sweep of the city first. Anyone needs backup, we'll give it to them. Then, once the guild and the police look like they can stand on their own, we'll head straight to the logistics center.
Come on! We should help evacuate any civilians we come across as well.
Jack, take the pickup around the city. Should be able to give you a quick assessment of things.
Got it. I'll tell my contacts to look out for you.
Just give us a call if you need the truck, all right?
Mom, if you come across anyone who's missed the chance to evacuate, tell them to shelter in the cafe.
Right. Leave it to me.
My drones will be right behind you. You guys got this.
Thank you, Mirabelle. We'll do our best.
All right, let's get moving.
I don't know about you guys, but I really wanted to see a mother-daughter Grimcat. So, essentially, we have to go around this entire town fighting all these battles. The blue ones are optional, the red ones are mandatory. However, if you want to get the bonus SP, make sure you're doing all of the different fights, so that way you are able to get your bonus SP. We're going to deal with these two optional fights right here first. They are just shard battles, so honestly, I don't think these are going to be too difficult, but they are technically contaminated enemies. But I think we're level 50. We are higher than these guys are, so I don't think it's going to be too big of an issue. That's one optional fight. I actually didn't see what that was. Whoops. I think one of our crafts just got upgraded. We can fight this fight. This is actually the really easy part. It's going to be very short getting through here. Ooh, that's not great. That's fine. Bear Guard, deal with the bat. And then, on yes, do your best. Perfect. Ooh. I'm doing a ton of damage to this guy, but we should be fine. Let's do a S boost here. And then we can do a Cetus Phantasma. Good stuff. Oh, huge. I didn't realize I gave her that ability. And then Van gets the S boost here, so we'll go ahead and hit that twice, thrice. Not quite enough to kill, unfortunately. You know, one of the biggest problems with this team, does Agnes have a... She does have a boost recovery, okay. I was like, I don't know if we have anybody... Okay, well, there goes Agnes. No longer has a boost recovery. Agnes is 100% my weakest link, unfortunately. Okay, we'll go ahead and turn around now. I gotta do something. I've actually never shown off quick healing. Right there's Tyrant Storm. You get that for defeating 225 enemies. What was the quick option for quick healing? Right there, heal. We've never had to do this before, but we'll do it now. And then we'll go ahead and run up here, where we'll have our first mandatory fight. Pretty much from this point forward, it's all pretty straightforward. Oh, Hades, why have you forsaken me? Look, is it money you want? I'll give you every mirror to my name. Just spare me. Guess this guy didn't evacuate in time. Move behind us and head to the hotel. Now, let's make quick work of them. Theo, move to intercept. Those are just their, like, the things they say whenever we're in the other battles. Go ahead and just have Bear Guard use his S-Break, and then we'll just click A and just hope Agnes doesn't die once again. Could I use Van's ability? Probably. Let's go ahead and just S-Boost here. S-Boost again. Who's frozen right now? Is it Van? I really need Agnes to... Oh, come on, Agnes. I need you to get CP back. That's my problem. EX chain. There we go. Ugh, whoever summoned all these damn hellspawn has got to date up with my fist. What kind of monster would let these things loose in the city? If the situation continues along its present course, the damage may well exceed that of the Blacklight District. At least the guild and the police were able to minimize the casualties, thanks to their swift response. Anyway, I'm not picking up any sense of other monsters around here, so let's move on. And so, oh, don't want to get turned around. We will head over here where we'll have another optional fight. This one should be easy. I need Agnieszka. I should have used her zero cast. That's unfortunate. And then we miss with Ren, of course. Let's get rid of these guys without having to use our CP. Mostly just so Agnieszka can get build back up here. Well, this guy didn't seem like a threat. And then he hit me. he does a lot more damage than I thought he was going to do. Holy. He's frozen. Let's just hope we get the freeze proc. Perfect. And then this should get the stun. Amazing. And then Bear Guard can EX chain. And, well, no, we can't. I really can't waste my boost gauges here. There we go. I wonder if my equipment's just not up to par anymore. Now we have another fight all the way down here we can run over to. This is another mandatory fight. And then we'll essentially circle around to the left side.
These things are tough, but we can still beat them. Let's do this, Regina.
Right. We can't afford to lose here.
I like how it's Alvis, but Bracer Regina. We're backing you up. Ah, you all came. Sorry to steal the spotlight out from under you. Trust me, you can have it. Give us a hand, everyone. Of course. We'll beat these guys in one go. That is a new type of enemy. I will use Ren's zero cast. Cetus Phantasma. How much does this do? A good amount, but not enough. Well, I wasn't actually paying attention to that because I was going to use Bear Guard. There we go. Does that kill? Barely doesn't, but come on, yes. What do I have on her that makes her miss half the time? Glad you all came. Looks like I found myself in your debt once again. Don't fret over it. As long as you return the favor eventually, we're good. So you're protecting the bank, right? Yeah, the guild members split up to assist with the evacuation efforts. Zhao Ling's group is working with some locals to get evacuees from their homes and other establishments to safety. Oh, thank goodness. The Kowloon Bank should be well equipped to handle a crisis like this, so I'm sure they'll be fine for a while. That said, I don't see Fawn or any other Heiwei members around. Yeah, seems like they vanished around when this all started going down. They left behind a short message saying the building can be used as an evacuation shelter. Wait, does that mean they left? Well, I know they're the types to do things as they see fit. But in any event, we have more pressing concerns at the moment. Yeah, they can do their thing and we'll do ours. So, mind if we leave this area to you? Of course. Once all the evacuees are safe, we'll do another round of the city to make sure no one's left behind. If you find out what's going on here, let me know. Don't do anything reckless, you hear me? Yeah, I got it. So now we're going to go ahead and run back over this way. Honestly, kind of want to swing by the Grim Garden, but we'll be fine. We will have a mandatory fight right there, but first let's take care of this optional one over here. Ooh, wait, no, that's just the bat. Never mind. I thought that was the little centipede bat thing that we saw. I want to see how much damage we take here, or rather how much we do. Seems like we're actually fine. We can probably just click A and get through this fight a little bit slower, but build up our CP and boost gauges and such. This will kill. Perfect. There's our bonus 2 SP for completing all of the different optional fights there. And we'll go ahead and deal with this last mandatory fight, probably helping the police here. Yep.
Steady your aim, men. You must prevent them from entering City Hall at all costs.
But Inspector, they just keep coming. Oh no, I'm out of ammo. Made it in the nick of time. We're backing you up, Inspector. I appreciate the assistance. Everyone, fall back and regroup. Yes, sir. Cover us, Inspector Deswani. Leave it to me. Commencing combat.
Shall we begin?
Let's do it. I'm just going to use Bear Guard, probably right off the bat here. Doesn't quite get rid of the mole caldero. We actually might just be able to click A and win this one. Their stats are decreased right now. That's going to hurt a little bit, but we're fine. Do I have anything that can impede? No, let's do a normal attack. Van for sure has an impede. Yeah, Gale Slash, but I don't think it matters. Nope, it does not. Here, thank you all for the timely aid. We were escorting citizens to City Hall when all these monsters appeared. Well, glad we got here before things went from bad to worse. For now, I would advise staying indoors. We can't do that, not when there might be other citizens still out there. We're going to mobilize whatever officers are available and split up. Damn, you are one dedicated police officer. Just don't go getting your ass kicked out there, alright? I think we can let the police handle things here. Yeah, just try not to throw caution to the wind, alright, Inspector? Huh, I don't need you telling me that. But you be careful too, you hear?
How's the situation on your end, everyone?
Better than before. We've cleared out a lot of the enemies in the city. Thanks to the police and the guild working together, most of the citizens have been evacuated.
Thank goodness. Oh, by the way, my mother got in touch with me just a moment ago.
Wait, you heard from Grammy? You haven't been able to reach her since this morning.
I've relayed to her everything that's happened here. However, the fog seems to be causing disruptions with communications outside the city, so the call dropped after a while.
Well, knowing that old bat, I don't think we have anything to worry about. Right, let's just focus on what's in front of us.
Sorry in advance, but I need to butt in on this.
Mirabelle, what's the matter?
Our sensors just picked up on a massive spike in spiritual energy. It's coming from northeast of the city, near the station.
Seriously? Seems we ought to head in that direction then. Alright, we can go that way once we're ready. So, make sure you save your game, because this is... We're not in the final dungeon yet, but this is a boss fight up ahead. So go ahead and make sure we are plenty prepared. Probably shouldn't have saved over that one, but we're fine. Let's get in there.
No way!
A-D-A-D. Our progenitor will bring about the Scarlet Dawn by way of sheer might.
Didn't expect to see these guys again. Not after that disappearing act they pulled in the park. Got a feeling they're being ordered around by that red bastard. There's 5 of them in total, and not only are they contaminated, but they're also being influenced by whatever this Scarlet Knight thing is. Someone's looking eager for a fight. These men were experts in the martial arts even prior to their possession. Subduing them will be no simple task. Be that as it may, we must get this situation under control. And here we go. Fight with some of the Xiaolong, or Xiangshou. I don't know if it's going to be super difficult. We're going to open with a Grand Rend. I mean, they definitely are beefy enemies. I just don't know how worried we need to be. Let's see. If we can get back to on yes, I'm not too concerned. Especially if they miss, and they miss again. I mean, they hit pretty hard, but we honestly should be fine here. Ow. Good counter. Let's go ahead and use a... which one's the one? Yeah, the Holy Bloom. So here's the problem. I was going to use Bear Guard right there, but I was going to use this S-Craft. I just didn't realize. I want to get her thing up first. Let's go ahead and Howling Ruin. Good amount of damage, but still, holy. On yes, let's use Sarah's Fantasia. Yeah, it gets rid of a lot of them. On yes, it might drop here, which will be a little unfortunate. I might just try to do a Impede. We get the Impede off, which is nice. Here's the problem. On yes is about to take this hit. I unfortunately don't think there's anything I can do. We can do Hospitable Hostess. This heals HP. I actually didn't even notice that. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, and here we go. Let's just start hitting him. That's 1. This is 2. And this is 3. There we go. We're a little low on CP, but that's fine.
One is never too old to learn.
They really were stronger than the ones in the park. That red aura of theirs. I wonder, was it caused by the fog or the person manipulating them? The latter, most likely. Wait. Huh? Are they? Oh, don't tell me they're gonna fuse. What?
Oh, Monarch. Become flesh. Make your second advent into this world to rejoice in this scarlet night.
What the hell?
What is this thing?
We faced off against him at Heilong Chungjai. The man who ruled both Longport and Heiyue. The tyrant.
The one who died 40 years ago?
Something similar popped up in April, too. But this one's practically oozing demonic energy.
Van! Bearguard!
Hey! Never mind us. Just look sharp.
A formidable opponent indeed, but still only a mockery of the original.
A force field, and it looks to have been created via shard technology.
As if things weren't difficult enough.
So, it's just something those masked freaks cooked up, huh? Another little joke of theirs made by that frickin' device and their nanomachines or whatever?
Indeed. That seems to be the case.
What are you two?
Kill them! Tao? Last we saw each other was yesterday morning, no? To think such chaos would have transpired since.
I was a bit curious about what Yin was up to. But it looks like stopping in Anchorville was the right choice after all.
But I thought you'd left after we saw you at the bank.
Is that why you showed up here yesterday in the first place? To prepare for all this?
There are issues that have arisen that we can no longer ignore, particularly the matter of members of Heiyue going missing. We wouldn't have known where to focus our investigation without a certain someone's advice, however.
Think nothing of it. More hands on deck means more people to save my hometown.
Grammy?
I guess Chloe did say she was trying to contact you, but...
To think you were off colluding with Heiyue.
Because there was so much weird stuff going on prior to the launch, I had a bad feeling, so I went to go ask Ian for backup. After we'd hammered out the details, it took me a while to get back here, that's all. But now's not the time for friendly chatter. After all, it seems like this one hasn't had his fill.
You son of a... Oh, that's quite the fighting spirit for such a lowly Gwei.
Reinforcements confirmed.
There are more?
The Liu and Li families will see to them. Fan Daren, are you ready?
Leave it to us.
Such unusual foes. I'd love to do battle with those at the heart of this chaos, too. But I suppose I'll simply have to let you have all the fun.
Wait, are you saying?
Like Cao said, they'll take care of things here. Jack, we'll meet you in front of the cathedral.
Right. See you there.
All right, I'll get to working with Marduk then.
Jesus, Dominique. What the? Why does she have 2 LMGs?
Holy lady, that's some skill you got there. All right, everyone, I'll head your way once we finish with cleanup. Be careful.
We will. You take care too.
Don't be reckless, okay, Grammy?
Ha! It's 100 years too early for you to be worrying about me, girly. Oh, and here comes some more. Make sure to show him that Lancer pride of yours, you hear?
All right, let's get going, team.
Right.
Counting on you, Fawn. And you too, Gaolong.
Be careful out there. And that goes for all of you.
And we are counting on you to do your part as well. Go and face your destiny. Now let us put to rest Longport's curse here in this foreign land.
Oh, thank goodness you're all right.
Heard one hell of a monster showed up at the station. You guys get caught up in that?
A little, yeah. Heyo is dealing with it now, though.
Don't think there's gonna be enough room for you, Cao.
Do you want to ride on the back of my motorcycle?
Oh, I'd hate to burden you with such a task, Mr. Zeman. Riding a motorcycle in such thick fog is quite dangerous, after all. Which is why I'd like to offer you a ride with us instead.
A red star.
Prepared as always, I see. Wait, what?
Wait a sec. Don't tell me.
Hey there, Ronnie. And nice to finally meet you, Spriggan. Hop on in, why don't you? I've heard we've got places to be.
Is that Aaron's dad? We've never met him before.
That was Aaron's Uppy?
Heard the guy spends most of his time hopping town to town to avoid debt collectors. Surprised he managed to evade them long enough to show up.
Man, you work with some real cuties, Ronnie. And you even got a celebrity in the mix? Your old man's practically green with envy.
Can't you go 2 seconds without running your mouth? It's like you've learned nothing from what happened in the capital.
Sal, what the hell is Heiwei even doing with this loser? I mean, he owes everyone money. He's on the run all the time. Wait, you're not making him work as your chauffeur, are you? Oh, if only he'd set me up a nice host club. Maybe I could have even made my acting debut as Kowloon Pictures. Stop talking. Fine. The guy racked up some serious debt a decade or two ago. Ended up leaving Langport because of it, and his wife and kid, too. Yufo was his wife's name, and fortunately, she was an actress at the Eastern Theater, meaning she made much more than he ever did. In that sense, perhaps it was better that he left, no? Couldn't agree more, Master Shao. If I had one left to turn to in Longport, I would have asked the Liu family for help, but they always had this look in their eyes when I came around. You freaking... Maybe all the back and forth is their way of bonding? I'd like to think so, but don't let Aaron hear you say that. I know Leroy's been forced into this job to repay his debts and all, but the reason he's really here, it's got something to do with all these people missing from Heiwei, doesn't it? Huh? This guy. That's correct. As you're aware, Heiwei has been conducting an investigation on the disappearances of Eastern people across Zemuria. While doing so, however, we also came across intel regarding those masked individuals and that device of theirs. And who might we find snooping around this specific intel but Leroy himself? At first, I suspected him of being under their influence, perhaps even one of the villains in question. What? Given your usage of the past tense, are we to assume you no longer hold those suspicions? Because he knows the Vestige's true identities, doesn't he? You got me. It's just a hunch, really. And to be frank, it's got nothing to do with anyone but me. Especially not Ronnie. After all, unless I can confirm his true identity with my own 2 eyes, I'll never be able to face Yufa in the afterlife. You gotta be kidding me. What does that mean? Was there another reason he left Longport? Besides debt? Perhaps this has something to do with the man who showed us a glimpse of the Geika School's true strength. The red mask from the video, huh? Now that I think about it, guess he did have the same hair color as Aaron and Leroy, didn't he? Oh. Who's to say? Doubt a piece of trash like you has any good intentions here, but it's a problem for Arkwright Solutions, more than it is for you or Hayaway. Not like you seem to have much figured out anyway. Just keep your mouth shut and drive, alright? Or as I'm aware, it's the least you can do to fill even a single reg of your obligations to my mother. Never mind the monetary debt. Ronnie. Alright. How about I drive a little faster then? Can even pull a few tricks I learned from watching Z1 if you'd like. Boy, do those get the babes going. Just shut up and follow the pickup, you bastard. My goodness. I see the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. There's a building up ahead. Is that one of the most prominent distribution sites in the Republic? The Anchorville Logistics Center. Uh-oh. That's never good. That is not a good sign. Dude, they just like, they let you know what to expect. This is the final dungeon of the game. Or not, whoa, final dungeon of this route. Anchorville Logistics Center. We still have like 3 more routes plus the finale.
But something seems off.
According to our sources, it's supposed to be operating 24 hours a day.
Van! Something's on the building.
What the? Above us, at 2 o'clock. We're not gonna make...
Like hell we aren't!
An executor, and...
You son of a bitch.
Didn't manage to get him, huh? Slow asses sure took their sweet time getting here,
though. Boy, am I a sorry sight. Just when I was about to...
Hey! Now's not the time for games, asshole!
I'll take care of these 2. You guys focus on that bastard and the monster.
Their methods are far more despicable than I'd heard.
Doesn't matter what you throw at us. We're not going anywhere.
Man, you people sure are stubborn. Was only gonna use this as a last resort, but now it seems I've got no choice.
It's just as we saw back at the hospital.
After Yun sliced its arm off, yes. Seems these creatures are capable of regeneration. Want to see what else it can do?
No.
Why don't you come and find out for yourselves? Then I can drop your bodies right at Red's feet.
Here they come! I'm detecting a shard-like link between them.
My aid is yours, Arkwright. We shall overcome this obstacle together.
Agreed. Now let's crush this thing.
Here we go. Okay, so Aaron's out of the fight. That's fine. I was running these guys anyway. No changes. All right. Let's do it, shall we, guys? Sal's going to be helping us in this fight, which is good. Seems like, dude, you're opening with damage received. That is so rude. Okay. Let's shield surge. Can I? No. Okay, so what I'm going to do instead then is I'm going to vandalize raid on a crit. Doesn't quite get rid of the basic enemies, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and attack. And then we will use on Yes's nebulous cannon. Perfect. And then, oh, they are currently being controlled. So let's go ahead and just shield surge. Just be careful. And just go punch the executor. Okay. That's fine. Dude, are they going to foul armor every time I go to attack? Because that sucks if so. I mean, again, I don't have to worry about it technically yet. Because they're going to be confused. Oh, I didn't even realize that. I didn't realize that was Sal. I see teammates. I'm like, oh, I'm fine. Okay, let's go ahead and shield surge. And then we will go ahead and... I actually don't want to do that. That's dumb. Let's just Holy Bloom to get that recovery. And then... Oh, man, Ren is in a tough spot here. I'm just going to Grand Rend. I don't want to, but it's a crit. I'm going to utilize it. Dude, this foul armor sucks, man. I mean, if Sal's giving me boosts like that, though, I might not have to worry too much about it. Let's attack surge here. And then just go punch him a bunch. And then... Yes, we're in trouble a little bit, but we're going to do this. Dude, he was frozen twice. Yeah, okay, I was ready for that foul armor, which is why I was like, there's not much we can do. Dropped 2 of my guys. Oh my god. I don't know how I could have done anything different there. I guess we'll just Reviving Bomb, hit Bear Guard. He's gonna foul armor me again anyways. We'll go ahead and double. We'll ZOC Reviving Bomb on Yes. And then we have to use him shield surge here. And we can Hospitable Hostess. Heals me up. Heals everyone but her. And then he just targets her, man. Why do you do that to me? I need on Yes to get a turn here. There we go. Good stuff. Okay. Keep it up, Sal. Let's go True Azure Sunray here. We need to get that stun. Okay, we will shield surge. And then we will... Oh, she doesn't have anything else. Shoot. Never mind. Dang. Okay, we need a shield surge either way, but... it really sucks for... I'm not gonna be able to... And because I missed too, yeah, we're just gonna have to take these hits now. That's very unfortunate. Shield surge. I need on Yes to get CP built back up. But if Bear Guard can't move, and on Yes misses every attack. Why does she miss everything, dude? I have to have her built somehow. That is just screwing me over. Because the amount of times I missed is an anomaly. Like, that should not be happening. Holy. Okay, ZOC. And EX chain again. I want to see if Sal's smart enough to get the EX chain. I actually don't think he can, which kind of sucks. Okay. We will Holy Bloom. That's fine. Oh, I didn't know he could do both. I mean, we're technically still fine. This is gonna suck, but I'm just gonna... I didn't mean to Magic Surge. That's fine. It doesn't even matter, dude. We can't do anything with Bear Guard. He's becoming a bigger problem than I actually thought he would be. Because I don't know... Bear Guard... Yeah, Van doesn't even hit. I mean, he has insight, like, I get it. But holy, dude. Van has got to bear the nightmare, man. Use True Azure Sunray. Grand Rend's dumb. Shield Surge to heal. Holy Bloom for boost recovery. And then, like, it doesn't... I don't even Shield Surge here because it doesn't matter. Because he's just gonna foul armor me again. Hospitable Hostess, heal everyone up. Bear Guard. He's gonna miss, dude. because he's got that stupid fear effect. He can't move. Shield Surge. True Azure Sunray, just because I have to be using these True Azure Sunrays, man. I think it's about time I actually do real orbiment work. I might, as soon as we get into the dungeon proper, because this is just the intro to the dungeon. We're not even in there yet. I think once I get into the dungeon proper, I have to take the time to, it's gonna hurt. I need a Shield Surge to heal. But I think I need to, do some orbiment modifications, because we are at the point where this is like, this isn't even supposed to be that difficult of a fight. But you saw, we just took that much damage, you know? And we haven't, before we could act again, we took that much damage, which is like insane. You'll see. I don't even want to I don't even want to use ZOC on you, man, because that's just gonna happen every time. Shield Surge, Holy Bloom. And when half my team is just dedicated to having to heal every turn, I feel like we're just not getting anywhere with it. Like, we basically just have to use another Shield Surge, and we have to Hospital Hostess just so my team survives. But even then, you see, like, I think before Agnes gets another turn, oh, she's going right now. Before Barrygard gets another turn, he's gonna be at like 4,000 HP. We'll Shield Surge. We'll do. This is what she's here for, you know. I get Gibro Guard, I know. But I have to just keep my S boost up. Without the S boost, we can't really do much. Punch once. We get a second one. I think you rely a lot on awakenings, and if you're not able to awaken, you take like a lot more damage than you typically do. Zeus, see, okay, well, dude, Bear Guard, come on, man. Twice in a row, I could do any. I literally just wasting turns. There goes my entire team. Cool. Yeah, I think I lose here, or at least I think my main team might die unless Van can just like go nuts here. Oh, we got lucky. We got so lucky. Jesus, man. Someone's Hollow Core just maxed out. I don't know whose it was, but we got an achievement for that.
There's still room for refinement.
Getting sharper. Tits, you guys are harder to kill than a pack of cockroaches. Do me a favor. Hurry up and die already, Arkwright.
Watch out! What?
Aaron! Jack!
Screw you, slow ass!
How the hell?
Aaron!
Nicely done.
Huh? You planned that, didn't you?
Damn right I did. Just pissed I didn't get a slice off a chunk.
You move just like UEFA.
Keep my mother's name out of your mouth, asshole. I mean, it's not like you're dying or anything, right?
Yeah, he'll be fine. Got a broken leg, but that's really about it.
Thank goodness.
Well, Aaron. I see you've been honing your Nego, even if half-hearted.
Freaking brat! Can't you all just drop dead already? Fine then, the gloves are off. Executor, annihilate them. Take no prisoners.
Cagey bastard.
This thing's all over the place. How are we supposed to track it?
Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any discernible pattern to its movements. Which means...
We're just gonna have to attack the second it materializes.
Sounds like a hassle. Allow me to handle it instead.
Renee, why are you here?
Oh. Damn. That was incredible.
It's...
Renee? What The hell are you doing here?
Given the call I received from Marduk earlier, I thought it might be best to check up on how you were handling things. Admittedly, I had originally planned to have my subordinates visit in my stead, but they were busy with preparations for tomorrow's launch.
And I came to help too, of course.
Damn it. Here I thought I could get to him before old Red did. Just know that you're jumping from the frying pan and into the fire. The real beast is the one hosting this banquet.
Long time no see, Poindexter. Though I guess it hasn't been all that long for you and Van, huh?
Why would you go out of your way to... Did my father ask you to come here?
Though I won't deny that the President did indeed play a part in my decision. I believe we've more pressing concerns at the moment. Shall we give chase?
How dare you, after ignoring us all this time? Is what I'd like to say anyway. But really, we need all the help we can get on this job. What do we think? Everyone all right with that?
I would be glad to have your assistance on this matter, Mr. Kincaid. Your aid will be most valuable.
Likewise, aid to the Lee family.
All right. Now let's see what this banquet's got in store for us.
I'll be leaving him to you, Jack. He's stopped bleeding by now, so feel free to ignore him.
Got it. I'll try and get in touch with anyone who's still in the city while I'm out here.
And I'll bring him over once I finish what I'm doing. Do your best out there, all right, y'all?
Thank you, Mirabelle.
I'm not doing this for you, you know. I'm going in there to settle this for myself, and myself alone. Guess that means you're just gonna have to keep sweating over it in the meantime. Shit, Dad.
Fine with me. Just make sure you don't do anything that'll make you Effa or your friends cry. Shit, son.
Here we go, the final dungeon. Let's do it. Well, final dungeon of this route, once again. not the game. We still have 3 more final dungeons before we get to final dungeon of the game. Are we going to be able to play as Kincaid? Or is he just accompanying the party? Is Sal also still accompanying us? Because that's crazy if we have 2 people accompanying us. I mean, yeah, Sal's here too. Unfortunately, Sal's a character we've never been able to play as, and I was really hoping we could. Are those the employees? Breath of life. Everyone, they're still alive. We have to help them. Protective shard deployment complete. I believe they should be safe for the moment, but this red taint is incredibly concerning. Frankly, I think it might be even more potent than the corrosion. I agree. I mean, don't get me wrong, rewriting cognition was a formidable power and all, but it was still controlled by whoever held the 8th. This Scarlet thing, though, it feels like it's still got a will of all of its own, one that wants to subjugate everything it comes across. You sense that too, huh? Reminds me of something like a king or a dictator from the past. In other words, it hungers for power. I believe I detected a certain dragon key about it as well. Which would mean he was very clearly holding back yesterday. Sure seems that way. So, is he why you're here with the others? Because he's exactly who we think he is? Yes. To Hayaway, no. To Longport and all Easterners, this matter is one we simply cannot ignore. However, though, my primary objective here is to oversee the matter on behalf of Hayaway. I do still intend to aid you all to the best of my abilities. Huh. Yeah, well, I don't know about the first part. We're not exactly in a position to say no to help. If he's anywhere, I'm almost certain that it's in the back of this building. A presence that wants to subjugate everything it comes across. It'll probably be way stronger than what we faced last year, but we can't give up now. They're using the replica to its full potential, I see. If anything, it's more like it's currently subjugating stuff, not just having a desire to. I mean, just look at those guys. Perhaps you could call them the attendants of this so-called banquet. It would seem we've located the whereabouts of the missing Jaegers.
Nidhogg, I see my theory that they had been captured was correct. Though their E-factor levels appear to be within acceptable parameters, you would do well to not relax your guard.
Huh? E-factor?
You little... I'll explain along the way. Or at least, I'll impart you with whatever information doesn't violate our confidentiality agreements.
Nuh-uh. You're telling us everything you know, whether you like it or not.
Indeed. This should make a good opportunity to check our information against each other. Now, shall we proceed?
Yeah. Gonna give that bastard one hell of a greeting, that's for sure.
This will probably be... That just means I'll have to give this everything I've got.
Kincaid has temporarily joined the party. Shao is accompanying the party as an active guest.
All right.
Van's Grendel form is now unlocked for a limited time. Wow, we get to play as Kincaid. Well, if I've learned anything, it's that whenever we get these guest party members, they're like incredibly insane. So I think we'll just go ahead and unfortunately bench Ren and bring out Kincaid. And it's just because we can't change his gear, so like they're just really good characters. And before we do anything else, I have to, like I said, I need to just get my orbments set up. It's been a long time. I've been hinting at it for a while that we will get everything ready to go. But like Bear Guard here, while I don't really want to max him out, if we are using him on the van route, same with on Yes here, they just need to be as strong as they can be. So I opened up all the slots. Now let me just go ahead and customize it and get everything set up so that way we are in a good spot. I know the unfortunate thing is, like, other characters are just going to have some gear on them that I probably don't want them to have. That was the same thing. Quartz, there we go. But there's really not much I can do about it. So let's just go ahead and I'm going to do some auto-equips. I'm going to show this off. Prioritize physical. Prioritize magic. Prioritize physical. It'll matter a lot more once we, but you can see we have a ton of things now. It'll matter a lot more once we get into stuff like the Grim Garten. But at least for now, that'll make me a little bit stronger. On top of that, I think we need to just give people... I don't have a bunch of Grail rings, but I have like the Grail locket there. I should probably give to somebody. And with the Macho belt, I could probably give to somebody. There we go. And we should be in a decent spot here. So, let's do it, shall we? We get some skill stones. Let's do it. We are going to go ahead and go through this dungeon. It's going to be a little bit of a longer episode, but this is the final dungeon, and there isn't enough to get an entire episode out of it. We're going to play as Kincaid. I hate playing as Kincaid. I'll be 100% honest with you. But it is, from my understanding, the only time in the game you get to play as Kincaid. So, like, how do I say no? I don't. that is what I do. I do not say no to playing as Kincaid while I can. I neglected playing as him back in Daybreak 2. Yes, I'm checking what she has. There's something that's giving her negative accuracy, and I don't know what it is, but I have missed, I think, every attack I've done with her this entire chapter. So something on here has to be giving me negative accuracy. Oh, she does. She has 4% accuracy. What is giving...
Switching to maintenance mode.
What here is giving us 4% accuracy? I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I have no idea what's causing her to have 4 accuracy. I looked at everything. Checked quite literally everything I could, and I could not figure it out. I checked the arts, the quartz, I checked the equipment. There was nothing explaining why she has a 6% accuracy, and why Van has a 106% accuracy. Like, unless it's just their built-in accuracies, which is insane that someone like Bearguard would have so little as well. It just didn't make sense. Why did Sal level up there? I read there's a Tyrol Balm.
You said it's called E-Factor?
E-Factor.
Executor factor.
Executive Factor. I'm trying to listen to what they're saying on this one, actually. Trying to, like, I want to see what they're talking about. I want to see lethal operation.
Let's commence the operation. I cannot.
Oh yeah, I forgot this is what he does. This was a cool one. He has such a cool S-Craft, and I just, like, I never use him. Never used him in Daybreak 2 either. But yeah, I believe this is the only time we get to play as him is in this dungeon, so I can't just pass up the opportunity to give it a shot, see how he plays. I mean, also, these guest members that have, like, the default quartz and default equipment and everything, they're built to be strong because you cannot customize them to make them any stronger, and they have to be usable. So that's why, like, anytime we've got a new character that we haven't been able to use, they're just like, or we haven't been able to customize, they're like the most overpowered character on the team. Your Shizunas, your Celis and Leon, Ren back when we first got Ren, Yin when we first got Yin. All these characters were just so unbelievably strong because they have to make it usable even if you can't customize them. So I'm not even trying to kill this guy. I actually need to get the stun on the big guy back there. Let's get into it. I know it's dumb, super bad of me, but we'll do this, and then we will probably just have to lethal operation, hitting the big guy. Oh, that did nothing, dude. Okay, let's deal with this guy and then just focus the big guy here. Okay. Treasure Sunray. Didn't quite kill. On yes, can. Hydro Cannon. Sao does a good bit. Does this kill? Yes, it does. Perfect. Okay, we're actually going to turn around because there was a chest back here I missed. Try again. Ow. The problem was Kincaid in the original was just a very... I mean, it's a well-rounded character, but well-rounded characters in Trails typically aren't great because you want them to be strong in either, like, defense, arts, strength, physical attacks, dodging, high evasion chance. You want them to have that priority since you can only have 4 party members. So, like, if I have somebody strong at physical, somebody strong at magic, somebody strong at evasion, and then somebody who is a decent all-rounder, which is typically your main character who you're required to use anyways, then it's a good, like, mix of a party. So that's why with Kincaid, who essentially fills the same role as Van, being a good, well-rounded character, just never really had a place back in Daybreak 2, unfortunately. Deal with these guys real quick. I don't really need a ZOC. I think, does this fully... No, not quite. I am curious what his Saint Arrow... He's a Saint. Ow. There we go. Some of that ranged units, especially in this new combat style we have, this field battles, they aren't the best because you really do have to be far away. So characters like on Yes, she attacks with magic, which is another problem. But like Olivier back in Trails in the Sky remake, he just wasn't great to use during field battles because you have to be, you know, far enough away and you attack really slowly. So another reason we just never used Kincaid. Let's go do this. We'll use Bear Guard for this to try to get rid of them. This might kill all of them. No, it keeps this stupid worm thing dodge my attacks. Unless you have 100% evasion or 100% accuracy, I believe you're going to miss every attack. Right here is our second to last chest. That looks like a nice chest. And then finally, we'll go ahead and walk up here. This is a trap, but I believe all we have to do is run past it now.
We'll have to navigate in accordance with the timing.
And we'll have a little event as we approach here. I think it's just a fight, just a basic fight. It's not like a boss or anything, I don't believe. Were they lying in wait for us? Gonna be a pain in the ass taking on these numbers. Those who reject the new dawn must be purged. I will fight as my younger brothers did. Oh, is that the third of the Devancy brothers? Wait, is he the oldest of the Devancy brothers? So, he's the elder brother of that young man who became that monstrous creature in the Blacklight District. I never thought we'd run into him here, of all places. Huh, so he's selling his bullshit, huh? Is there ever a time when you're not playing dress-up? Perhaps he slipped through among the Jaeger's numbers for another one of his ill-conceived schemes. Or something of that sort, anyway. He, too, played a hand in manufacturing the chaos reverberating through Longport in the spring. I'd been wondering what he'd been up to since then. My comrades of the Dawn, now is the time to give these miscreants their final requiem. Infiltrating high-ranking Jaeger Corps is pretty damn ballsy, even for this guy. But the only one who's gonna face the music is him and the rest of his AD flock. Let's topple whatever pointless scheme he's drumming up. Come on. Here we go. We'll let Sal go first. Ow. And then we can... Honestly, I'll just use Lethal Operation. I'm curious how much this will do. And then if we just... I probably could just use the Grendel. But is that enough? Yeah. I was like, no, we might not even have to go that far. Level 5 in a lot of our Hollow Cores. I actually need to go check those now. What the hell was I doing? What happened to my younger brothers? They were duped just like you. Don't you worry your tiny little head. So we snapped them right out of their funk, like we did you. Now they're back in asshole land where they belong. Once the cops show up and take you in, you'll be reunited with them there. The police and the guild will be here momentarily. I suggest we leave this area to them. Good idea. Let's keep going. And that's the only mandatory fight we had to do. So we'll go ahead and run around here. And we'll have another... there's actually... I don't think there's any palms in this dungeon, which is like the first time we haven't had a palm in a final dungeon. I think it's because we're not really fighting a ton of monsters. Most of these are just corruption monsters instead of like naturally forming monsters, which I believe the palms would be at. Let's just brute force this guy. There we go. 2 more groups here. We're actually not getting much more XP. We'll probably cap at level 52 here, at least for Van. And then I just don't expect anybody else to get much higher than Van does here. Maybe if we fight that big enemy again, the like big eyeball one, we might be fine. But as for just like these guys, I don't think we're gonna be able to get enough XP from them in order to actually get a level up on anyone else. Lethal Operation gets rid of them. Good stuff. That attack he does is whenever a character uses an arts attack, they will do a follow-up with that spear. There's some like crazy combos you can get into using your quartz, where you can make it so that way you're constantly casting, reducing the time, getting heals back when you cast, getting EP back when you cast, and then using that little scythe thing in order to do a follow-up attack when you cast. I did that back in Daybreak 2. Again, the reason I haven't done it here is because in Daybreak 2, it's actually very simple to keep my team in order. I would just use like the same team in and out of the garden, and unless you're using Swin and Nadia, pretty much everybody was the exact same characters you play as every time. But now with the addition of 3 different routes, all with their own characters, and needing to switch up who I use in the Grim Garden based off what route I'm playing on since they're stronger, just haven't gone into a ton of depth with that stuff. We will for sure show that off before we finish off the game, though, as I will pretty much need to get all that stuff as fine-tuned as possible, I should say. Maybe I should Grendel here, but we'll just see how we do without it. Icicle Hammer. How much does this guy do to me? Can't move, never mind. And then Sal might just straight up kill here. No, not quite. Nebulous Cannon. That'll finish it off. We're just going to run through here. Once we get past these next traps, we'll be in the next little section here. Let's go here. And then, Burgart, get out of there. Dude, I don't know how to stop him. I don't know how to fix that. Now we're in the little second section here. But still don't have any more chests for a little bit. We're essentially just weaving in between traps for a little bit. There we go. Gets rid of him. Head over this direction.
That was so impressive.
You feel it too, don't you, Aaron?
Let me target you. This is like the first time I've actually cared about like their dialogue. But it's just like, unless you stop to listen to it, man, you're just not gonna be able to hear what they're saying, unfortunately. And they'll keep talking during cutscenes in battle, like right now. Dude, there's just no way you're gonna hear that. You literally just have to stop to listen. And even if I was playing this on my own, I would not just stop to listen for that. So over here, we'll find a switch we can activate. Does this turn off? I might have to just run through there to activate it. Is that what it wants me to do? That's definitely not what it wants me to do. That is 100% not what it wants me to do. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Please. Hey, guys. Get out of there. Oh, my. Why would they do that? Aura breath on yes. I thought... Oh, never mind. I thought maybe we were going to have to hit this one and that one anyways. Well, that answers that question. I really should have... Shouldn't let myself just get bullied there. I thought maybe I'd have to toggle that off. This game is not big. I'm big on puzzles. It hides itself, and it's like, oh yeah, we have some puzzles, like what we just did. And it's the most simple version of puzzles you can possibly get from an RPG game. There we go. Get the stun and lethal operation. We do have to be careful about using all of his CP. So I will eventually, probably here in like the next room or two, want to stop using his. Because he cannot go to the Grim Garten with us, so I cannot use the Thermate to recharge his CP. I do think that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. I think you should be able to do that through just the portal itself to counteract that issue. Fortunately, you can't, so we'll just have to be careful as we go through here. Making sure he has enough for the final boss. We'll go ahead and Howling Ruin. I don't think I hit everything here, actually. I think that was a dumb lineup. Nope, I barely made it. Over here will be our next switch. But what we actually need to do... I'm going to try this again. No, I'm not going to be able to make that. It's just going to do the same thing where I'm going to lose all my HP on everybody. I believe we have to come over here and hit this switch. Which will turn off that laser. So we can go back and grab that. The way forward is right here, but we'll make sure we pick up this chest. Make sure I didn't miss any up to this point. No, I'm good. There we go. Asmolis gem. That is a really, really good gem. So when you're seeing stuff like that, Asmolis, I can actually just show this off real quick. I've shown this off in the previous games, but you have attack 1, 2, 3. Actually, the easiest ones to do here. You have evade 1, 2, 3, strike 1, 2, 3, but then you have Asmolis, which is the equivalent of a strike 3 and an evade 3 combined. If you ever see this shine, and it's a gem, I believe, is the like naming scheme they do. It'll cover both of these. So like we will get one that covers break and attack, one that covers HP and shield, one that is defense and EP, one that is action and cast, one that is EP cut and HP. I actually believe it's the Goldia gem. Yes, it is right there. Which is crazy because who has this on right now? Oh, Vayne has it on right now. And then Mind and Impede will get one. So once you get those gems, you can actually, I think, craft them eventually, but it's typically at the very end of the game that you can craft them. Just throw that on like everybody and you can do insane. Hello, this is just a beholder, right? Like, just a beholder without the tentacles. What's the name? Zansu. I'm just gonna use Van's S-Break here. This probably kills. Yes, it does. I would love to get Renee to 52. Not like it matters in the long run, but just for the final boss here, I'd like to get him to 52 if possible. Then down over here. Why do they have ladders here if you're just going to go one direction over and down? To pad out the dungeon and make it look longer. Ooh. That's a big guy. Is he aggroed? Yeah, he is. I was hoping we could get away with him not being upset. The problem with his attack as well is that there's not a good lineup here. His charge attack takes long to activate. Let's do a vandalized raid. It didn't quite kill, but I think we're actually in a good spot because we just got that freeze. So I think we can just click A and get the kills here. And that should be it. I believe the last fight is those enemies you can see in the bottom left corner. Go ahead and open this level 3 security lock. I believe this is our first level 3 security lock. This will, of course, give us bonus SP, and it looks like we're doing it with Theo this time around. Let's do it. Okay. I will want to install this trap. Let's do it now, then go around. Oh, I thought he was turning my direction. Do I need it? Almost definitely not. I think I would have been fine. Is this only level 2 door? I think I can just go past you. Activate this. Right X, Y, right, X, X, Y, right. Oh, you're joking me. Oh, you're joking. Am I gonna get caught right here from the one on my right? Oh, this sucks. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I don't even... That was a complete waste of my time. Oh. Yeah, no, that's a complete waste of my time, right? Because I can just go right here, follow this all the way down. As long as I'm quick. Oh, wait. No, this is a problem. Because he's going to turn towards... Oh, no. Yeah, that was a complete waste. It was literally just... that's how these mazes work, right? Is they're there to try to waste your time. But yeah, wow. I thought that trap would be needed. Nope, here's the goal. Very easy one. Y, right, X, up, right, left, right, X. There we go. There actually aren't many more chests. I believe there's 4 more. That's Raiden Nil. Crit plus 20. And finally, the last chest of this little dungeon is right here. Go ahead and try to make sure we are as full as we can be on Kincaid, if not completely full. Good stuff. Let's hop into it. Hit once, hit twice, and there we go. We'll grab this chest. That's all the chests in the dungeon. We get Kadakis when recovering allies, CP plus 10, and Goliath, damage on to stun enemies increased by 50%. That is probably incredibly good to give to all of your protagonists for the different routes. And here we are at the end. Let's make sure we go. We'll heal up for him, and then we'll go ahead and go to the Grim Garden, activate the Thermae, and let's get this done. All right, we're healed up. Let's do this. Are we finally going to get the reveal on who these vestiges are?
That pedestal. It's just like the one Almada used.
So, it's the replica that's generating this fog, huh? Just like the original did. But you're doing something different this time, aren't you? Something like infusing it with your energy.
You refer to Almada's scheme in Longport, I see. An unexpectedly clever trick performed by such unimpressive instigators. Hardly fitting entertainment for someone of my caliber. But I suppose it was decent enough.
Shut the hell up. Listen, I don't know what it is you masked idiots are after as a whole. But you specifically, you had a goal here, didn't you? And it was to summon me and the people of Heiyue here.
Is that why he invited us?
You attacked Anchorville just for that?
Attacked? No, I'd say it was more of a greeting. I know that way of mine may have given you a lot of hard time, but frankly, I'd be stunned if Heiyue wasn't capable of handling it. Given that they're the progeny of those who once sealed me away.
Then, you really are...
You're talking about what happened 40 years ago.
I could barely stand to watch as that mess Almada caused in Longport played out. That stripling Gien must have gone senile while his lord was absent, to have allowed such petty vermin to have their way.
If you're calling Gien Lu a stripling...
His lord? If those in Heiyue were to call anyone by that name, it would be...
Both your attitude and manner of speech are exactly as Elder Gien described. No, perhaps the real thing exceeds his memory.
Enough with the small talk, Red. Hurry up and kill them. They've been nothing but a pain in the... Silence. Though we may both be vestiges, you're nothing more than fodder. I suggest you hold your tongue from here on. Simply watch tonight's encounter, and do not interfere. Yes. While I would have preferred a contest of fists, I shall match the whelp's armaments.
Twin blades. But they're... Po Jun and Tanglong. A pair of cursed swords forged in the east.
I'm impressed you know their names, child of the Lee family. Descendant of mine, shackle one, and followers, show me your full strength.
Frickin'. Just shut the hell up already! We're not up against an imitation here, folks. This one's the real deal. Make sure to give him everything you got. And Renee, don't you dare hold back on us, you hear me?
Right!
Naturally. Allow me to assist in averting this crisis.
So this is the tyrant? But isn't he, like, super dead? Didn't he die a long time ago? Well, here we go. We're just going to open with a normal attack from Bear Guard here. And then we will shield surge. Here's the thing, if it's just a one-on-one fight, I'm not, like, too worried about it. But the problem is, I need Van to bear the nightmare, so... Oh, well. And answer that question. Bear the nightmare. Let's do it.
You shut the hell up!
Limited Blaster, Howling Roar. True Radiant Sunray, because this is technically just a duplicate. And then Rapid Onslaught. Okay, good stuff. Sal goes nuts. And then let's go ahead and double here again. Let's go. I want to use a Holy Bloom first, and then I kind of want to Gibril Guard. So let's go Gibril Guard. We'll hit... There we go. Hit everyone with it. Good news is they're all just targeting the Grendel, and the Grendel doesn't actually matter. Ow. Maybe that shield just really wasn't worth it at all. Especially when they're going this much. Holy. Alright, well, here we go. We will just Shard Boost, targeting you. And then... removes buffs, impede, haste, all... Oh, well... I don't really need that. We'll just do a normal attack again. Dude, I gotta pay attention to which character is going next, because I keep forgetting Sao is not playable, so I can't use Lethal Operation. There we go. Use that. And then, here we go again. Limited Blaster, Howling Roar. Double Rapid Onslaught. And then we can double here. Countered Bear Guard. Come on, Bear Guard. I gotta figure out how to get his accuracy up. That's fine. Death Touch I actually think has a chance to one-shot you. And I don't actually have the resistance to that on right now. Let's go Holy Bloom. That's fine. It's all hitting the Grendel, so like it really doesn't matter. We will Howling Ruin here. Blur the roof off the boost gauge limit. We'll do both. Oh, I didn't realize I only had two. Whoops. That's fine. Now, let's go Shield Surge. And just shoot him once. Okay, so now he's buffed. I gotta have something that removes buffs. So I need the Grendel to go again. Otherwise, I don't really have much I can do here. I'll do a Zero Arch just because it's free. Even if it misses, perfect. Actually, I don't think Insight affects arts. So I think I was fine. Removes buffs, perfect. Let's hit the real martial artist with this. There we go. And we break them. Amazing. Can I please have a turn? Thank you. I do not want... I need to get the EX chain, but I don't want Onyas to, like, get everything here. Let's go attack. And then rapid onslaught. I'm gonna use this, but I think it's extremely stupid, and I want that just be noted. Because I think he's about to run out of Grendel. Yeah. I was like, I think that's extremely stupid because my CP isn't fully charged anymore. But that's fine. We can quickly get that back. Let's go. A single attack by Van.
He poses as beyond measure.
And then...
Conqueror, then.
Let's do a normal attack there, guard. Should I put a shield up there? Probably, but he can't move anyways, so... we'll go... We'll COC. We'll have that attack boost. We'll actually get that attack surge back. Actually, we'll magic surge here. And then Divine Phoenix, just for fun. So cool. He gets his EOC as well, which is amazing. See, this is like so much easier than that other stupid Executor, dude. That thing's so annoying to fight. Shield Surge. We will Lethal Operation because it boosts everybody's stats, or lowers his stats. Yeah, it lowers his stats. And then... Don't need to do that. We will just... Holy Bloom. I probably need to get another Gibral guard up. Yeah, definitely, because she just took some damage. Thanks for boosting all my stats. It is a zero-cost art, but I guess I can Desert Edge just to utilize it. I think it always technically does more than physical damage, even if you do have high physical stats. Let's go with a Gibral guard. And then I'm going to just do a normal attack here. I think that's fine. He gets Insight, which is annoying. But this has buff removal. There we go. His Insight's gone. Perfect. And then still can't Grendel. So I guess just normal attack. I could use Howling Ruin. Oh, he got the thing back up. Oh, shoot. Dang. I should have paid attention to that. I would have got rid of his buffs. Let's see if Sal can do it. Nope, Sal missed. Ow. We will Gibral guard again because, unfortunately, Renee didn't get that buff. I guess we'll just do a normal attack. Try to charge my CP back up, and then we can go... Removes buffs. Good stuff. Dude, he's so close, man. I still cannot bear the Grendel. We'll Shield Surge just in case. There we go. Now we're good. Ooh, good thing we did. Because he's unleashing on me. That's fine. That Gibral guard was massive because he's going again now. All right, back to me. Let's do it. COC. We get another hit here. And then we can Shield Surge. Come on, get back to Van. Ooh, Bear Guard almost died. Good thing we have Onyas with a zero cast coming up. Let's go Bear the Nightmare. And here we go. It's going to do a ton here. True Radiant Sunray, Limited Blaster, Howling Roar, Rapid Onslaught. Not quite enough. That's fine. He does that. And then on yes, we can go ahead and tier all hitting Bear Guard. I'm so glad we have that thing on him that makes it so he survives one attack if it's lethal. Here's the thing. I just think I want to be dumb and use Sarah's Fantasia and hope it kills. Well, it was dumb, but we're fine. Because we can now lethal operation and I think for sure kill. No way. It still didn't. Well, Sal got it. That's all we needed. There we go. That's going to bring this route to a close.
I'd best apply this growth toward my duties.
Oh, yes. Excellent. You may all be a match for the heroine of days past. Which is why beating you into submission will be all the sweeter.
A real monster, this one.
I hadn't expected such martial prowess.
Seems this banquet of yours is at its climax. What say we bring it to an end?
I was you once. Actually, scratch that. I was just possessed by a Gwei born of your resentment. Though that probably only happened because of the blood I inherited from my shithead dad, Leroy Wei. But you're the real thing. You're the man who ruled Longport 40 years ago. The tyrant, Logan Khan. That's the truth behind your mask, isn't it?
Still just a well, Bart.
Eat this!
Dude, that was some Naruto and Sasuke stuff.
What? He looks just like Aaron.
A most excellent feint. I commend you.
Logan Khan the Tyrant. Dude, he's dead though.
I am indeed the tyrant. My renowned name is Lagun Khan. He who will swallow Longport and all of Zemuria.
It really is him.
You sure it's a good idea to go revealing all that? I mean... Huh?
Mirror devices. Qasim's used those too.
What the hell is this? Damn it. I need to... Huh?
I knew it.
Though it might seem like a sick joke.
Who is that?
He seems to be someone Van and on Yes know, but...
Giacomo Conte, an information broker known for his involvement in a variety of underground dealings within the capital. Blackmail, fraud, selling stolen goods on the black market. He's brought ruin to practically everyone he's crossed paths with.
Yeah, but... Giacomo Conte, Almada's first victim.
He happened to anger Almada last year, and they, in turn, opted to make an example of him as punishment. He should be long dead.
He was the very first character back in Daybreak 1. The opening cutscene of Daybreak 1 is Giacomo getting killed by Almada, and then on Yes hiring Van because Giacomo had information on the Genesis, so they go try to find Giacomo, but he's already been killed by Almada. That is literally the opening of Daybreak 1. So if he's supposed to be dead and he's here, and Logan Khan's supposed to be dead and he's here, is whoever's creating these, they have the access to the same Genesis that Professor Hamilton has. Are they pulling people from time, like right before they're supposed to die?
That must have happened before I joined Arkwright Solutions.
Now that I think about it, I've seen his name in files at the office.
I've encountered information about him in the database as well. He's believed to be the very first casualty in the case involving the Genesis.
Damn it. And you're saying that's him?
Hey, is everyone all right?
Well, well.
Grammy? You're here too?
The Gwei has been exorcised, then. It was your shadow that possessed those Shungsho, wasn't it?
Only long enough to let them loose as puppets. That younger brother of yours is quite skilled, by the way. I'll have to keep that in mind for the future.
Bastard!
That face. Giacomo Conte?
Holy shit. Seriously?
Wait, why does that man look like...
Who would have thought the legends were true?
But the database says they're both... what the heck's going on here?
And to think, he's exactly the same as he was 40 years ago.
Now this is a surprise. Old woman, The phantom thief Grimcat, was it? Age has not been kind to you at all.
Ha! I've simply matured, unlike you, it seems. But that's beside the point. For what reason have you and that good-for-nothing returned?
The old Hellcat's awfully full of herself now, isn't she?
Wait, you know them?
That's Dominique for you. Ever well connected.
Perhaps too well connected.
Hold up, Giacomo.
How are you? What in the world is going on?
Like I'd ever tell the likes of you. Nah, I think I'll leave you hanging. If I'm lucky, you'll break those little brains of yours trying to figure things out. And as for Jack and Bermati, I'll see to it personally you get what's coming to you sooner or later.
With that, tonight's banquet has come to an end. Welp, Spriggan, it was a pleasure. Know that I was only the second linchpin. We'll see how you handle his final trick.
What?
Hey, hold up! Wait a second!
Was that for real?
Just what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, I don't know. But if people that are dead can be coming alive, that means the soldier could be Fairy's sister. The soldier that Fairy's stressing over. Because that's the only person who fit the bill, but as Van said in their little thing, she's dead. She's supposed to be, but so was Giacomo and so was the Tyrant. I have no clue. I hope we find out a lot here in the final set of routes. But it definitely seems like Reen's just going to figure out this whole space thing. Van's going to be figuring out this whole vestiges thing. And Kevin's going to be figuring out the whole Professor Hamilton thing. Unless it's all connected somehow.
Sweating so much I thought you'd pass out.
But I didn't. Thanks to my hearty endurance, no doubt. Always my saving grace. In all seriousness, though, you came face to face with the truth, didn't you?
Yeah. Can't say I really understand what's happening, but what I do know is that I won't be able to avoid it.
Glad to hear the beasts are gone. You mentioned the civilians were acting strange, though.
Yes. Nobody's made even the slightest fuss. Once we gave them the all clear, they simply just returned to their homes.
It's like they thought it was all a dream or something. But anyway, what about the fixers? Something happened out there, right?
I see. Excellent work, Sal. Fun, you have my thanks as well.
No thanks needed. Was just doing what I wanted, really. But to think it was just as Elder Gien said it would be.
What direction we take from here will depend on the outcome of Ashen's mission and my father's subsequent decisions.
Well, if we're to rely on those two, I suppose there's no real need for concern, is there? I have my regrets, admittedly. But all we can do is continue moving forward.
It was Giacomo. That Giacomo?
Yeah. We've got some crazy stuff going on out here. I'll fill you in on the rest soon.
We should ask Van about the details. Well, after he's caught his breath.
So that's what happened, is it? As for the situation over here, I think the town is safe for the moment. Even if everyone is acting a little strange.
Oh, thank goodness. What exactly did the White Orbment do, though?
A mass hallucination? Some sort of group hypnosis? Who can say? Whatever it is, it almost certainly has something to do with human awareness.
Have the main AI perform an analysis. Wait! What do you mean all resources are already in use? It's not even tomorrow yet! Fine. If that's the case, tell the general manager or Qasim.
Everyone seems so panicked and confused.
I can't say I'm surprised. We still have things to sort out ourselves.
We do, yes. But at the very least, I think we've learned enough to establish that the situation we're dealing with is incredibly grave.
Yeah. The fact that Giacomo's alive. No, it sounds wrong to say it like that. He definitely kicked the bucket last year. The question is, how was he brought back from the dead?
By the same means Mr. Brad was, perhaps?
But with a replica instead of a Genesis? Given that we don't know the principles behind its mechanics, it's not something we can be certain of. I should note, however, that Giacomo had a significantly more substantive feeling to him than Dingo's shard body ever did.
I agree. Dingo's shard body felt ephemeral, like it could sense that it was his fate to fade away. But those two we just saw...
They were brimming with life. That being said, I don't believe they were trapped in their own delusions like the Garden Master was.
Yes, that man was a phenomenon all his own.
Just to posit a theory, perhaps they're only alive thanks to prosthetics, like mine. Though, admittedly, Mirabelle mentioned her drones didn't detect even the slightest sound of machinery operating. Yeah, I got a weird vibe from them, but I'm pretty sure they both still had the breath of life.
You know, from what I've heard from the Empire, they had some people over there called Immortals. They were never really all that common, but I don't think there are any of them left now. It'd make sense if the Tyrant were one. But that small-time piece of shit con artist is a different story.
Wow, you're really not a
He's
fan,
got a good
huh?
idea, man. I forgot about the
Well,
Immortals.
I don't disagree. He did seem like a total scumbag.
True, but at the very least, I got the sense he won't be hard to deal with. A simple-minded fool who's slave to his own desires. Come to think of it, I heard you negotiated with him about the Genesis last year, and that he started being quite, forward with you on yes.
What?
Are you serious?
Did you seriously stand there and let him do that to her, Van?
Who do you think I am? Anyway, looks like we're about to get some new intel.
Giacomo Conte's body was cremated in September of last year. And considering the circumstances, there were no opportunities whatsoever for any sort of body switch to happen. As such, we can safely rule out the possibility of this being a case of mechanical or magical resurrection.
I see.
As for the Tyrant, Heywei verified his identity, the time of death.
Then, who were those people?
Should we uncover any additional information on these vestiges, we'll be sure to update you. Seeing as both Marduk and Heywei seem to be withdrawing from the situation, it appears the rest will be up to you, the police, and the guild.
What? Marduk and Heywei are withdrawing?
Sorry, y'all. Seems like our time here is up.
I must offer my apologies as well. I had hoped to continue aiding you in your investigation.
Given our obligations to Heywei, we're expected to focus our efforts on preparing for tomorrow's final phase.
Mirabelle.
Makes sense. Sounded like Yen and Asham were jumping in on the action too.
Hold on a minute! Can't we at least exchange a little more information first?
Logan mentioned something about linchpins and a final trick. I'm concerned something may happen to Anchorville again if...
The possibility exists, yes. Which is why I need you to step aside.
What?
Miss Claudel, this is a message from President Gramhart. You will return to Edith tonight and stay in the presidential office rather than the dormitories. Tomorrow, I will have you attend the launch ceremony so you may formally reveal to the public your status as the President's daughter.
You're just gonna take on Yes away? And it's ending like that, isn't it? Yep. Wow. Scarlet Knight, Gleaming Menace, end. 15,000 Mira has been placed in your account. Yeah, man, I forgot about the Immortals, so it's not like the first time our characters have come back to life. Like, Crow died twice in his back. But that's just like, wow. You get 1 for Orbital Lock, 1 for Grim Garden. You get an additional 2 if you got the S rank. 3 SP for defeating a monster in the Grim Garden. That's for the domain bounty.
Update your evaluation rank.
18 total SP for getting all the additional SP during the chapter. And we're rank B++.
Can't complain with
We're only
that.
missing a little bit of SP, and that's just because we're only missing 2 because we haven't got the S rank yet.
I am humbled.
And it's Bearguard because I didn't think it could be Kincaid. Wow. Let's go ahead and make a save. And with that, guys, we finally have access to all of the final routes of the game. It seems like Reen... I don't know why they're doing question mark. Oh, because you know what? It probably isn't Celis. This is probably going to be like Shizuna and someone else, and this is going to be like Celis and Leon. And then I guess somebody else here as well, because Ren and Agnes are both no longer here. Wow. But either way, guys, we're going to go ahead and wind things down here. Next episode, we get to take a little bit of a break, as it is the day of the rocket launch. And we will start by playing Reen Route number 3, Where the Heavens Turn. I will see you guys then.